bop, bop. Why is my mic crooked? Hold on. Come on, Mike. What are you doing? Stay. Hello. Hi, Dip. Hi, Kenny. How goes it? Where's my lip balm? How's everybody? It be going good. That's good. Ah. I almost dropped my mirror. Beautiful fish lady. Hi, Donkler. How are you? Save me from my bad day. I don't know if I can, but I can try. Because we're going to make someone else's day bad in court. But before we do that, I need to put lip balm on. My lips are so dry. Hi, Diabolic. Diabolic Duke, how are you? Okay. Hold on, putting on lip stuff. So dry today. Okay. I have a matcha too. Okay. Hopefully my lips don't split. My pops aren't so crisp right now after putting on a lip mask. All right. It was me who did it. I was the one who tagged you in that music video, which you did not see. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, LED, I forgot. My bad. ASMR. Did you find out who did it? No, not yet. Ah, Riot. Not yet, but we're going to. No, Riot, please, I'm sorry. Oh, Lunny Pop. I can't pop. I have lip balm on. I'm Milady, the fish friend. Hi, Kamasi. How are you? Okay. Wait, you're writing? Because I forgot to watch a video. Ah! Fuck it. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for throwing stuff at me. All right, and an attorney. All right, soon. I'm trying not to explode over reality. Me too. I'm constantly battling the daily crash outs. Right now, I have a matcha, and that's what's helping. What's happening? Oh, yes, okay. Ha! A judicial assistant and a woman, no less. Excuse you. The words of Agatha Knight. Get these traitorous dogs off me. Exactly. The rules state that females are not permitted into this court of law other than to testify. By the way, this is like old Japan. So, not exactly current. Yes, I fully understand. I only asked for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense. Ha! You're too late, little girl. This trial has already been concluded. No, it hasn't. One of the old eras, yeah. This man screams feudal Japan? Yeah, exactly. It's around that time. Right? When feudal Japan and the westernization of Japan were kind of happening at the same time. That's the time era for this game. 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more. But Your Excellency, shut up, Ouchie. This guy's some old fuck. The Meiji Restoration? Is that the right time? I'm not very good with history. I am most grateful. Hi. Who exactly are you? I'm sorry, there's no time. Please, simply accept this for now. What is this? A report about something. Written in English. What is going on? Why are you butt pressing my chat? What the heck? Is Giselle Brett's research. I'm not good with history either, even with my own country. No, trust me. Same. I also couldn't give two fucks about the history in the US. So stupid. The English woman's... After the trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical faculty and borrowed this paper. Pretty much of the westernization, industrialization. The thing is, I have heard Meiji Restoration before because I've played enough visual novels. It's a popular time setting for a visual novel. But why am I so uncentered? Okay. Sorry if my button's in the way. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? I'm sort of a Japan head, so I know a bit. I mean, who isn't? When it comes to... You're watching a VTuber. Not saying I'm part of the history or anything, but anime is... Makes sense. I love learning history. That's good. I only liked medieval history and like Greek mythology. I only like those things. Very important for me, especially ever since I graduated from high school, to maintain what I learned. That's a good mindset though. You're a part of history. I am. And sometimes I wish I wasn't. Tired of being part of big things happening. Speaking of the first female president, Curly. Speaking to the first female I'm in the US. So I'm not sure what country you're talking about, but I'm in the US, so that's not currently the thing. Because of today's country. I'm so jaded. So jaded. Tired. Either way. So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case? I'm afraid I don't know. Oh. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself. Oh. No, of course not. Special characteristics of Curare and its effects on human subjects. They're testing on people. Curare? What's that? Never heard of that word before. Shut up, old man! Time's up. The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom. There was too little time for me to read it in detail, but I surmised what I could on a note just inside the cover. If you think it could be valuable, please cast your eye over it. This is wonderful. Thank you. Giselle's report has been entered into the court record. Okay. Thanks, Susato. Goodbye then, and good luck. She seems nice. You have had long enough, counsel. We cannot detain our English guest any longer. You mean this hoe? This bitch? Send her to jail. I asked the prosecution and the defense now, one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but... The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency. Some of the animation is so smooth. I think they're 3D models. This is also a newer game, I guess. It's not the old game. I think it's a remake of some spin-off games. Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our very last chance. Hold on, I gotta read the the evidence thing she just gave me. Alright, girl, what is this? Oh, shit. A poison! Made from the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South America. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Effects. Instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. The bitch was studying poisons. Route of entry. The above-mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. Due to its ability to render the human body paralytic, yeah. It's believed that the toxin could have application as an anesthetic. However, a solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. Awesome! Well, here's some evidence. So right now, for those who weren't here, the case that we're currently investigating is that an Englishman was killed in a restaurant, supposedly by a gunshot wound. But this lady, we suspect her of actually poisoning the victim. And she's like, well, prove it. And we just got a page out of the English woman's, the person we're accusing. Apparently she's been studying up on poisons. Apparently that could cause death. Was the Englishman killed over a piece of bread? I don't know yet. Actually, we don't know why he was killed. But currently I'm being framed for the murder. But we think this English lady poisoned him and killed him. And lo and behold, she was researching a poison that could cause death in minute. Not minutes, in minute doses, but quickly. So, I have something. Thank you, lady assistant. This really is our very last chance. Yes, I know. See, I'm the one being accused of murder. We think the fishy lady is the culprit. Hey! No, this kid. They're framing this kid for the murder, which is technically me, the main character. This is when we need... What's her name from Apothecary Diaries? Mao Mao? I love Mao Mao! I'm not a sassy baka. I'm in court. Nor am I guilty. The verdict has not been given yet. Hi, Mark. I'm not sussy. How dare. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. Oh, he's sick and tired of this. That look. Yeah, that's it. Mao Mao. Yeah, Mao Mao. I love Apothecary Diaries. It's like my childhood put into an anime. I used to watch those types of old Chinese dramas. And they were about poisoning people and the royal court and... yeah. It's right up my alley. Sticker says otherwise. Shut up! That look. The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. What the fuck are you saying? I'm a student. Well, Miss Brett? Yes, Your Excellency. This is a bitch right here. A bitch with an ugly hat. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid... It's not so very long until tea time. I have to politely decline. Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems that I wasn't clear. I realized it was phrased as a question. However, I must ask you to treat that as an order. Yeah, bitch. Fuck your tea time. Your tea time don't mean shit. I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. Well, fuck you. Did you watch the recent Nintendo show? Oh, the Nintendo Direct? Yeah, I did. It was so crazy. It was so fucking crazy. So many things I'm gonna play. I almost want to replay Breath of the Wild. I think I will be replaying Yakuza 0 though. I might play Wind Waker. Yeah. For the first time? Yeah. So many things. My god. I can't remember now. Okay, Beta so hard for a 5 Fast 9 remake for 1 yeah, I understand what you mean. I can't buy the Switch 2. That's okay. I am not going to be buying the Switch 2 or pre-ordering it. Like, I'm not pre-ordering it at all. It's going to be a while till I get one. I don't buy a console on the first model, nor do I buy a console until the library has some games in it first. Like, I won't buy it for a while, so you guys can't expect that from me yet. Solid show, yep. Nintendo Switch release is delayed on pause for now. No, the Nintendo Switch pre-order is on delay. The release date for the Switch 2 is still the same date, but the pre-order date for the US has been delayed. Too expensive and the games are many dollars, right? I know. I agree, Donkler. I won't be trying to buy one until a lot later, so you guys won't see a Switch 2 from me anytime soon. But I know what games I'm gonna play eventually. Metroid Prime 4 is my main goal. Yes, I was so surprised about that, and I'm so ready. I've been talking about Metroid for so long, and Metroid Prime is so fun. I love Metroid Prime. Oh, and the GameCube, like the fact they're putting GameCube games on now, if they give me the Fire Emblem, I'm playing it. Say, I'm getting Prime 4 on the first Switch until much later than I get Switch 2, which should be a long time. Yeah. I'm not going to entertain the Switch 2 for as long as I can. So, it's going to be a while. We understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at Yume University, doing research. Research? By sheer coincidence. Perhaps into a deadly poison. What? Yeah, shut up, old man. Poison? Where are you going with this, Council? A toxin known as Curare? Curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death. What complete and utter nonsense. Curare, you say? I've never even heard of it. Of course not, you're an idiot. You wouldn't have done. What do you mean? I mean that you wouldn't have heard of Curare before for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. Why are people confused? It doesn't exist? Of course it doesn't! I'm starting to get mad again. They better release Twilight Princess on the GameCube thing. You say X3 as in Xenoblade 3? I've been craving that game for so long now too. Oh. No matter what test the police can do for toxins, they've never identified Curare. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What? Nani? Order. Council, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report, authored by the visiting research student from England, Curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? The report states that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle. And it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. Are you Kazuma or Ryosuke? Ryosuke. Kazuma is my friend. Like, I'm the guy who's sifting through the papers right now. Kazuma is my friend who is studying to be, or is a lawyer. So the main character right now is the accused. Like, I'm being framed for murder, and my best friend is a lawyer, and he's trying to defend me unofficially. He's my counsel right now. Okay, yeah. It's okay, me too. I was confused when I first started too. I was like, that's not me. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brett? Gasp. The police officer guy is funny. Shut up! Trevory! These aspersions are utter trumpery? I don't know these words. To start with, if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain. The other diners would have surely noticed. That's true. Do you not understand that not all poisons work this way? I forget. Well, this is feudal Japan. Everyone's an idiot. Especially in the medical sense. Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything about like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean, the other way around? The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible... Hey, why is my... Why did my text box move forward? I knew a Brit IRL. In school, he was popular for being the shortest male. The only Brets I've known have been, like, jocks. And they were always assholes. I've never met a nice one, unfortunately. Then again, I haven't met many Brets. There's evidence that the curare was used. Explain yourself, counsel. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. I knew a guy named Brett and he had a really big head. Like an ego or like physically? His cranium was large. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible. Literally, it was big. Ah, I see. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. Kind of. It suffocates the victim. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe that it causes... excuse me. It causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all that while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move. Ooh, it's like being trapped in your body and drowning. That's hideous. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. Oh God. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison. And you're suggesting that this bottle, Council, actually contains this terrifying poison? Then I guess there's no way for the police officer butler to have drunk it. This, this, this is all very convenient, isn't it? A hitherto unknown poison for which there is no means of testing? What a happy tale for the defense. If I may, all these facts, you think you're so clever. Shut up! It is you who must be taught. Oh, of course. Dear lady, what a fucking tool. So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it? That's kind of mean to say. What? You steal another's honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discovered them? We're not trying to do that, you bitch. I'm appalled. What loathsome act? Oh, gaslight gatekeep. The fuck? Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime? That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree? Man, shut up! Enough of this. I, for one, refuse to accept it. No one cares about your feelings. This is the court. Only facts matter. The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. Oh. He's like a kid that got his ass kicked because the other person was better than him and starts crying because he says it's not fair. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? Oh, excuse me. Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Brett. May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? Oh, there's no poison in it. Well, you see, I don't see, why not? She's gonna drink it, right? Boy, why'd you have to pour it like that? Don't get too big for your booth, you insignificant little island boys. Isn't the UK also an island? Sorry. To an English woman such as myself, this whole affair is a farcical? Farerical? A comedy, I don't know. Your little police games and these foolish courtroom antics. It's laughable, really. She laced the cup. I forget who said it in chat last time, but she didn't poison the water. She poisoned the cup. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Ganbei! I don't know that word either. Yeah. Wait, what? What are you doing? No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair. It's the cup in her bag. She took the cup from the crime scene. Goodness. Whatever is the matter? You all look quite stunned. Why don't cannibals cook instant noodles? They prefer raw men. He cacked! My goodness. Jesus. Hi, how are you? What the heck? How's it going? So, no curare. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? Ha 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 ha. How are you? You look quite incredulous, little boy. But of course, that's the simple truth. I'm gonna sock her in her face. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venue. Most kind. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency. We're not done yet! Yes, Miss Brett. I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries. Yes, dear lady. We are most gratified with all the assistance you have given. No. We need to... Give me her bag. Give me that fucking cup. Hope you're well. I'm on my lunch break. About to stuff my face with lasagna. Your lunches always sound so good. I hope you enjoy your lunch break and your lasagna. Doing well. I'm drinking some matcha. Might know what happened before this, but... Twist, she's immune to it. Maybe. I don't think. I think... So, there was quite a few steps before this, but, she did take a cup from the crime scene, and she said, oh, I took it out of a panic and put it in my bag. She took one of the glass cups that was used to drink out of, so I think she laced... I don't think she... I think someone in chat recommended, or had hinted, like... Not hinted. They think that she laced the cup and not the water itself. There had to have been poison in that bottle. No, it's the cup! I'll give you some lasagna for some of your matcha. No, that's not a fair trade. Matcha's not going to keep you full for work. It's just some tea. I made it myself. How did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale? I don't understand it. Well, I suppose if nothing else, this little Far Eastern charade will make for an interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London. There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have keeled over dead. How does she swallow? She swallowed with her mouth. She just used the wrong cup. Come on, Inosuke. We have all the clues now. That bottle of water contains no poison. As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle. What? Inosuke? Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. Sometimes your unadulterated naivety really astounds me. But sometimes it's in need of a good staining. What? Until it's as dark as your uniform in the ways of the world. Oh, is that what this color is supposed to represent? What is he saying? That was a guileless ending to a promising line of... I got penalized for saying the truth? This whole trial was poisoned. Why did I get dinged? There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? No. It's in the bottle. It's in the cup. That bottle of water. Fine, if you're gonna ding me. The culprit did put Kira poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refused to change his position. It's not right. You're serious? I'm so confused right now. Fool, are you blind? There's no possible way that bottle could contain poison. What? Yeah. Am I not? Duh. No? What? I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking the water from it. That's right, which rather complicates your argument, I think. And I believe that complication can be explained. What? How exactly? I'm so confused. Schrodinger's poison. Hi, Miyuki. How's it going? Howdy do. I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the courtroom record somewhere. It has to be. Doing good? That's good. Anything cool happen? Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? That was not what I intended to do. She took this cup. I bet it's in this cup. The carbon... Is there anything to look at? The label written in foreign language that I don't recognize. I think it's French. It's be very expensive water. Yeah, so what does it say? That's what I was asking. Then go to France and ask. You could just say that you don't know. Nothing else was tampered with, no? Can't find anything out of place. So this carbonated water is the last drink Dr. Wilson ever had. Looks like there's a little left in the bottle, although it's just plain water now. Been sweating so much, I'm absolutely parched. I'll just have to sip of this to keep me going. No! You can't do that. For one thing, that's evidence. You can't go drinking evidence. Might be inside. Uh-huh. I wonder, could there be anything in this water? What's the matter? You've got all quiet all of a sudden. I think I might have just worked something out. An interesting possibility. What do you mean? Yeah, I already did it. Okay, we saw that already. Huh. Anesthetic. Die of suffocation. See, the above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. So, does that mean... Is that why he got shot? I'm a little confused right now what to pick. What explains how the witness was able to consume the I assume it's the poison report, this one. Because the route of entry doesn't make sense to me. Did he have a sword in his mouth or something? No, he was shot. He was shot after drinking the water. Yeah, I'm going to present this again. Because the route of entry doesn't make sense. Because she just drank it. It's not like it went into her bloodstream. The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's research report. Let's see. That's not a valid explanation. No? After all, we don't speak English. The report is utter gibberish. This impudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone. Honest, I'm just reading Susato's notes. I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. You will direct us to the pertinent section. Oh, I see. Which section of the report reveals? Okay, this is okay. So I was right. I was right. The... hold on. It's part of the special characteristics. So, okay, so I was right. We've been hearing a lot about this Curare poison. And it's left me curious about something. Oh, Council? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years. To lace the heads of the arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. So, we've been led to believe yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, Council. No, that would be madness. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the blood through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see. That makes sense. Yes. The mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When Curare enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Yeah, the poison would have to enter the bloodstream, right? Miss Brett, you authored this research. You knew Curare's special characteristics, and you knew that could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. Yeah, bitch. You meddling little... Oh, shit. Rapscallion? Oh my god, her hair, her hat moves. Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? The hat is alive? I didn't know. It didn't move until now. A lawyer? All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure. But I fail to see how it possibly... So, the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Schoolboyish? Schoolboyish? That reminds me of Azo from Minish Cap. It does, doesn't it? Flaw? As even your brain has managed to deduce, Curare is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric succus. Oh, well, yes, well, of course. Gastric suckers? What are they? So if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? Does everyone forgot that he got shot? Ah, that's right. Good gracious. That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no? But he got shot right after! Order in the court! Order! The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest? Yes, this Curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case trial. That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something so simple as that. I hate her hat. is this welling up inside me? Objection. Say the thing! Say the thing, Ryunosuke! Say the thing! I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense. Almost rage-like. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. There it is! He said the thing! He said the thing! I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett. How dare you use that tone with me? You know very well that there is no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we all know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the Cuirassier? Because he was fucking shot! Which one's the right picture for this, though? Because he got shot. See? Because it entered through a wound. Yeah. Kurae! I'm sorry, Counsel, but the slip-shod manner in which you've tossed the evidence before the court does not inspire confidence. What do you mean? Huh? Listen, Ryunosuke. There's no need to overthink this. We know that Curious Toxophis only come into play when the poison enters the body via a wound. He got shot after! So that's right. So that can only mean that when Dr. Wilson drank his glass of water, he must have had a wound somewhere that let that poison in. Exactly. So we need some evidence that would prove the professor had a wound inside his mouth. Oh! The dentist stuff, not the... Oh. Got it. Counsel, I'm sure... Sorry. Wrong wound. I forgot he has multiple wounds. He does have a sore in his mouth. Technically, you're not wrong. Who asked that? Donkler? I forgot. The victim actually had dental surgery. He actually got a tooth extracted. I forgot about that part, actually. He has a burn on his hand. He has a bullet through his chest. I forgot he had dental work. Oh, where is it? Here it is. See? Dental work. Is this one? I forgot. As Miss Pressa readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. Can't believe I was right. You were! To some extent, you were! I completely forgot about that. A fatal difference. Ah. The toxic effects of Curare are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. I totally thought he drank the water, and because he got shot, it entered his bloodstream for some reason. I don't know. So for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it as is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Miss Brett, you have acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So that's it. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's a bitch. You used that knowledge to orchestrate this. Crash out. She's gonna crash out. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are also... I don't know this word either. Puerile? What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. Did she just run? Oh. You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. Is she just gonna break evidence in front of the court? I mean, I could just slip. You can't do that in a thing of court. You're gonna get punished. Like, that's not like, oopsies, I broke it. Evidence gone. That's not how it works. Oh dear, how careless of me. Be funny if she ran. I almost wish she ran. This is childish. This is worse than childish. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. Nah. Oh Jesus. What is it? What just happened? It's the English woman. She just smashed the bottle. And in the Supreme Court! Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of the water from that broken bottle as possible at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you it will soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. She basically just admitted that she's the one who did it. I don't understand. That's not even a smart move. Damn, she's good. The old destroy evidence in the court. She destroyed evidence in front of everybody. What kind of dumb decision was that? How could you? You won't get away with this. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? There really was poison in the bottle or not. This is just her. She's definitely guilty now. The fuck? Let us not forget. We still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel, for the prosecution? Oh, of course, of course. You're referring to the photographic print, I presume, dear lady. That's right. And really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy. Do people not understand that this whole death was staged? No, you killed the victim that day using Curer. And then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime, you shot. You waited until he picked up the pistol you arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor dead in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor in his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime. Yeah, it was all staged. This is all staged. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. A hidden gun, you say? I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly. And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. This is unbelievable. How could this be happening? We had her, but now is she really gonna get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Ryunosuke, yes. We've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. Naruhodo is a crazy last name, right? Isn't that funny? This game is the original games are really punny. They're really like they had a lot of jokes like that. What? What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence, is true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend on. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. Color. What I saw, what I felt. Every color. What am I looking at? Is that blood? Is Kazuma right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of this same scene in my head. Your Honor, it's ketchup. I wonder if they even had ketchup back then. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Well, isn't that convenient? You always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Ketchup was invented in the late 1800s, I think. So, not impossible. Oh. We are in Japan right now, though, so I don't know. Come on, then. Let's wipe the smug off that Englishwoman's face with some evidence. Alright. I can't wait. I'm so confused. How does blood... It's been niggling me for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth above all this. They have to catch up in technology. My God, Miyuki! Oh, dear. Jesus Christ. It's here somewhere. The clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been. This blood? Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Sorry, I yelled at you. Sorry, I yelled at you. Yes, what is it? He's still miles away. Probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going with this, little boy? It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in the photographic print with my own eyes that day. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a splatter of blood. What? Oh, really? And what of it? Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor. No, that can't be. Yeah, because the bullet didn't go through the body. No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. The plate of steak almost directly behind the victim. And if I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. Giselle Brett. I beg your pardon? Shut up! This is beyond ridiculous. Fabricated nonsense. Is the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing? This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to. Inspector, you mean... Yes, I took the plate. In the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all. And I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. You did what? I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate. We must examine it now. Inspector! The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Oh my god, the meat's still there. Sorry for the delay. Oh good, the girl's not near the plate, fucking bitch. Here's what you ordered. Steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course there isn't! Quickly, Inspector, the blood man, to show the court! Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. There is no blood, is there? No. No blood. Because there was no blood in the picture, so that's why I'm confused. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible! I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate. What an unbecoming expression, little boy. Well, hi, Foxhound. How's it going? How you doing? Wasn't he not allowed to eat? Nah, it was Miss Brett's plate. It was Miss Brett's plate. It was this lady's. It was his lady's plate. So much of that steak is missing. Yeah. No, it was the lady's plate. Hold up. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you. That's racist! That's racist! I couldn't agree more. What do you mean? She just fucking dragged you. She just threw you under the bus. You're also Japanese. What the fuck? What? I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial. Let's hope so. Let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. How are you? I'm good. I'm just drinking some matcha and playing video games. How are you? I'm good too, just chilling. Hell yeah. We like chilling. But I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over. Now what? Ha! This sorry-looking steak reveals the facts all too clearly. If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest. The plate of steak has been entered into the court records. I'm drinking green tea. Close enough to matcha. Yeah, you're right. You're just drinking the leaf water, and I'm drinking the leaf. Was the plate I saw, or thought I saw, just a figment of my imagination? This is it now. I've lost. Renosuke, it's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, no matter what. Lol. Believe in myself? Really? Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself. As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objection? That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? Your Excellency, please wait. This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth. The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beefsteak. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Brett. We must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? She's like, I'm gonna tell my country to bully your country if you don't do what I say, is what she's saying. This is a long first trial. It is. It is. Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm sure it'd be going... I think for most people who play this game, they probably read faster mentally than me reading out loud. So maybe that's why. Counsel for the defense. You will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding. Where precisely on this plate of the beefsteak is this new clue to be found? Bitch, I don't know. Let's see. What the fuck is that? Huh? What in the world is this? I think it's a koban coin. And the hallmark is from the Hoei area. Oh, it's that old man. The previous witness's item that he was looking for. No. I don't mean what is it. I mean, what's it doing there? Wait. Did you say it was a Hoei koban? Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. This isn't the first time today there's been talk of a Hoei koban. I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of a bullion in bullion. Shut up. And I don't think you ever will again. This is extraordinary, though. This means... weird. I certainly never expect to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. And it's from the Hoei area. That would make it really... Okay, we already read this. It's well marinated in the juices as well. What are you thinking? You thinking of eating it? No. The next time I order steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath for a prize. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this Frutos game. Koban coin underneath this steak. There's only one logical explanation. It's that other old guy. Hey, look, it's the emblem from the bird. Is it a cat? No, it's a cow. Obviously. Most likely because the restaurant's signature dish is beefsteak. It seems a lot of different restaurants have their own unique tableware. So this is the symbol of La Carnival, is it? Alright. Well, this is a funny thing. We'll present the coin. Because that's fucking funny. Good gracious, that's... Koban? What on earth? Even she's like, the fuck? A Hoei era one at that. That reminds me of that Mario Kart cow. I know, the Moo Moo Meadows cow! Miss Brett. This is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me. Why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? What a ridiculous question. How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what it is, but I want no part in it. Part of it. Why is there a coin under the meat? Excuse me. That could have been a careless mistake by the chef in the moment of distraction. The fuck? Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now. He's right. Can't be a coincidence. To be honest, I was surprised they added the cow from Moo Moo Meadows. Like, why that cow? Your Excellency. Yes, Counsel. A rare Hoei Koba just happened to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now. By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway. Oh. Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here. The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what is doing under that steak. The owner? Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the Koba... Yeah. This guy. This guy. He was looking for it. Obviously, it can only be the antiques dealer and the owner of Rasute. Kyuryo Kuro Korekuta-san. Cutie? As in Mr. Cucumber something? Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese are quite unfathomable. That's racist! Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct? Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. At exactly the moment the gun was fired. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. Indeed, the Hoei era Koban, my prized coin. There's DLC for the game. I can see them add even more random characters like that. That's so funny. Like, why is the cow driving? Then this Hoei era Koban? Do you mean to tell me? No, no, no. Please, why would Korekuta-san's Koban be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and its plate? It makes no sense. Which is why I'm asking to bring Korekuta-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him. Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Without a moment's delay. What is happening in this trial? Thank you for the pet-pets. I feel like I blacked out at some point. What is happening? I have no idea, to be honest. Generally, these games are pretty predictable, but like, why the fuck was the coin under the steak? And how does the coin being under the steak relate to the murder of of the professor? I don't understand what's happening. Okay, he has a strong hunch that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, we'll find out that it's a key element to the case. That's a giant hand now that I thought about it. I don't understand where this trial is going. I'm so confused right now. What is this all about? Why have I been called up again? Is that Master Crazy Hand patting you? No idea. But the hand is quite big. Master Hand's gonna fucking slap me into the next dimension. I wish there was a Smash that was announced. Don't you... Ah! Thank you, Dunkler, for throwing things at me. Don't you realize that it's dinner time for my little baby, Ido? When my son's belly is empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves. Exploited by the police we were, like miserable dogs, forced to bear false witness. Oh god, he has a knife in court. That's not allowed. He's armed. And when cast from this courtroom myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this Rasute shop owner's existence. The guy reminds me of the silly dude from Atlantis for some reason. Oh, the bomb guy? You're right, though. The one that has, I think, when his mom owns a flower shop. Be that as this may, Kodakuta-san, something has come up. Nope. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Has come to light that requires your clarification. Yeah. Dude, Atlantis is such a goated movie. Oh. That's it! The one! The very one! The very exact one that is! Oh my goodness. This guy crazy. This guy crazy. Hold on 1 second. Why is my OBS giving me a weird issue? The resplendent, splendiferous Hoei treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can't be. As I thought. Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped? Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your koi sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices. Sandwiched? Soaking? Seriously? Clearly it couldn't have fallen there by accident. Which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose. Somebody concealed my Hoei treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate. Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing. I'm not sure. I don't know. Excuse me. Could I say something? Go for it, police officer. Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga. I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. Yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation. La Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts, targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. Fair. Okay, I must go play Overwatch with my friends. Okay, Donkler, have fun playing Overwatch. Go win some games. Bye-bye. Tomorrow I have a collab with my siblings a little earlier than usual. We'll be playing Repo if you have time. Just letting you know. No pressure. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? Oh, so he was investigating a thefts. Yes, I took the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Kodakuta-san's koban is all too clear. Is it? What? What? I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us, who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Kodakuta-san's koban and hid it under the steak? How am I supposed to fucking know that? What? who stole it and hid it under the steak? Uh, who hid the... Hold on. Let me think. He was with the sergeant. But I don't think the sergeant had anything to do with it, did he? Hold on. But is it the victim? Was the victim? I mean, I guess that the most reasonable one would be the general, the sergeant, because he's the closest to the old man. They were talking about things together, so the closest one would be the sergeant. Blame it on a 3-digit aged old dude. JK. No, I wish. No, it's this guy. That's the only reasonable explanation, because this antique dealer was with the sergeant at the time. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. We'll try it. Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant Iesa Nosa. What? How? How dare you, you monster. Look at the baby. The baby's like, ah, my dad? Monster. I stole that comba, did I? I'm the master thief of La Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet. But it wasn't me, it was Ido. Ido's the mastermind. He blamed his baby. Oh, I saw the digits wrong? I thought I saw 3. This song. It's kind of dramatic. He blamed his baby. What? What? You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Why did he blame his baby? The baby. Oh shit, the baby's killing him! What is happening? What was that? Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Iesa Nosa preparing to stand down as Supreme Court, sir. What just happened? What did I just witness? What was this, a Ratatouille situation? Why did the kid almost kill his dad? What the fuck was that all about? What exactly? Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? Oh. I understand that the temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant? The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days, I'd go there and do reconnaissance for a target. Oh my god. And I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. Sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable. So far, this is the craziest Ace Attorney game I've seen. And your target that day was the old man and his koban? Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all. A veritable phantom thief you are. I was all set to leave the stake. I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Bang. Yes, when the professor was shot. Ah. I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. Ido too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could on the double. I slipped it under the steak. Wait! Did he swap the plates? Because he was eating steak too. Did he swap them? I slipped it under the steak, hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time? Well, Miss Brett. Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. Ow. May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency. Indeed. The thief of the koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby's saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder. No, he swapped the plate! Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. No. Then why would the police officer take his plate? They swapped it. Nonsense, is it? Well, And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Very well. Now all that questions concerning this witness's testimony have been answered. I see no further justification for detaining her. No. We're not done yet. Did we find out who did it? We're pretty sure it's the English woman, but we're going through a series of evidence hoops. Who cut the cheese? I don't know. Miss Brett, you're free to leave. No! Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. No! And good day. No. They swapped the plates. Ryunosuke, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just... something about Miss Brett's parting words got me thinking. Can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Sorry? You can think later. But if you can't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over. I thought she was going to sing behind the desk. The dress is big enough to hide the flutter. Maybe. Wait, Miss Brett. What is it now? I'm afraid just one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words for just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction? What new student nonsense is this? Well, what parting words are you asking about, Ryunosuke? Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, is beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction. I'm going to need some evidence, Counsel. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it? Are you talking about biting the steak and not cutting the steak? But he used a knife and fork, right? Is that what they were saying? Right? Is that what we're saying? I think so. pretty sure that's what it meant. Because there's obviously a knife and fork here. Because that goes against what the sergeant said, that he didn't use either. Well, we'll present this. Hi, Arrow. How are you? How's it going? Yeah, this will be on the test, Miyuki. This will be on the test. The photographic print of the scene taken immediately after the incident occurred. What's interesting is the plate of steak that you can see on the victim's table. The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed. Yes, go on. Hi, I'm in gotcha hell again. What game are you playing? What gotcha game are you playing? More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Nah, just splitting hairs. I wasn't paying attention. I will fail the test. Ah. Not true. Doesn't something about the steak strike you as unnatural? Unnatural? What on earth do you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. I guess it is curved in, like someone bit it. I see you noticed it too, Miss Brett. Notice what exactly, Council? Girls Frontline 2. Hope this game has been fun. Oh, I see. The feet game. Hope this game has been fun. This is a very strange case. I will tell you that. Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could ever even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. Of course she did. She's a refined English woman herself. But then take a good look at the steak, in particular the edge where it's been eaten. Yeah, it looks like it's been bitten to, not cut. Look, someone's mouthpieces are on it. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there. Ah! So that's not the plate. That isn't your plate, bitch. It looks like Miss Brett had realized something. So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all. Ignore heat, eat meat. I like meat. But what is your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously Oh, she's sweating. Oh, whatever you say, dear lady. As I said, I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer. Of course, of course. This will all be over in a blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Oh. I've heard enough. You irritating little spectacle samurai relic. Yeah. Yeah. What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers? Oh, Jesus. Clearly the witness knows what this means. She realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the steak have for her. Ryunosuke, do you know where you're going with this? It's not her steak. Yes. Now at last, it's all come together. The mysterious teeth marks in the steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery. The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow seems to have disappeared. And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us? Everything, Your Excellency. Everything? Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson. Conclusive evidence? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threats. That's racist! How can you be so sure? Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Hasn't been? What? But just because it hasn't been shown yet doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist. This is absurd. The trial has run several hours already, and you say there's evidence yet to be brought forward. There can't be. I don't believe you have it. I don't, but there is someone who does have it. Somebody in this very courtroom. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case. Very well. I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defense in this trial. Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth about this whole affair? Would it not be the sergeant? Did he swap? Because I assume when he swapped the plates, then he would have the... Right? Because he swapped the plates. So he would have it. Otherwise, it's not like the waiter has it, because he's also, like, not sure about what's happening. It must be the sergeant. But then, why would the sergeant have it? Maybe it would be the waiter? Because he cleans up the plates afterwards, no? Because that makes the most sense. Yeah. It has to be, because it's the waiter. The waiter cleans up the plate. So, it must be the police waiter. The dress was talking. No! Oh, hi, Vertinance! How are you? How's it going? What? I have it? Yes. You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? That's ridiculous. I'm late. Oh, makes sense? Yeah, I think so. I'm late. It's okay. No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this stick with the teeth marks. Yes. Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoyed chomping my way through a good steak. And as well as admitting to stealing Korekuta-san's coin, he told us that he slipped it under the steak. You watch it, cadet. I'm a superior officer. So? Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak that you put the coin under, in fact, your own steak? Tension! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Nippon Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentlelady if she'd mind me manhandling her meal to hide something in it. In other words, the steak that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nosa-san's meal. But that makes no sense. That plate was taken from the victim's table. Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor does she have any opportunity to steal the coin. Of course I didn't steal it. Even to suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire. Bitch, you poisoned someone! Well then, how do you explain this paradox? Exactly. Surely you're not going to suggest that the sergeant switched the two steaks over. You did switch the plates? Well, after it happened, when I saw the civilian had been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my steak and hid the coin underneath it. But then the whole waiter announced he was an undercover policeman. I thought I'd had it. But if he decided to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance. Oh my god. With military precision and timing, I switched my stake with the one on the foreign lady's table. What? You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing. It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. It was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done. Unbelievable! What the fuck? However, fear not, Prosecutor-san. What? What now? I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform. That is all I did, sir. All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant. So, if Sergeant Nosa switched the plates over... it means he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate on it was back at his own table. Yes, that follows. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes? Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. That, to preserve evidence, you had taken both. Ah. That's correct. Then, please present it to the court now. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot. What can that possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat. I can't have the slightest bearing on the case. It can't. It has blood on it. No, you're not wriggling your way out of this one. This time, lady. I did. Oh my god. Hi, Master Bouchard. How are you? How's it going? I beg your pardon. Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why the stick pan promises to pose such a problem for you, no? You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me. Ah, yes. Motherfucking summer in my game. What are you saying? Summer in my game? The reason the defense asked to see the plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing. Thinks he remembers. Vintage. I'm just being random. Oh, okay. I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear splattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest. Also, I did it was a response to your title. Ah, I see. Got it. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. Hi again, Diabolic Duke. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett. Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, will you show the evidence to the court? Present the beefsteak and plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident. Yes, sir. Sorry for keeping you. There's the blood splatter. Here is the other steak and its plate. Please feel free to examine it. Well, there it is. The straight cut steak and a blood splatter. The blood stain. It's clearly visible. Look. Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that the moment the victim was shot, facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. Finally, the blood one. I know, right? It can't be. In fact, there's only one person who could have possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right. Miss Giselle Brett. It's you! Ha ha ha. Bitch. The swan died. Outdone by a Japanese. Me? A Japanese schoolboy. No. No! You're racist! That's racist! Oh my god, that swan is fucking freaking out. Yeah! Oh my gosh, she's crashing out. And so is the swan. Oh my god! Oh, she's done! Holy shit! Did she die? Oh, how cute! Hi, Kawaii Cow. How are you? Please do not give. She escaped. Now she's here. Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. You mean you fucking crashed out? Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth. This time. Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life using Curer. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So you planned to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison would have been found in his water. Because Curer is unheard of here in Japan. I'm doing okay. How's stream going? Doing? It's going good. It's doing good. We're just trying to find the murderer, and apparently it's this lady. Haha. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. Yeah. Hi, Kago. How's it going? I only needed to see the professor take one teeny sip of his water, and it would all be over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone. It's Kazuma to you. You shut up! The only Kazuma right now is the guy in this game. The best friend. No, you. No, you! And leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. That would be me, I suppose. Chun Maru? Eh? I voice act Kazuma in a stream. I'm surprised it ended so quick. Son of a... What are you saying, Kago? Are you talking about this Kazuma? Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point, so I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment. Yes, lol. I planned to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. I happened to know that the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I had the bottle of Curer in my handbag. And my own pistol concealed under my skirt. Haha, Mark was right. Under your skirt? So I was right. There were two guns. The question, where the fuck did the wind come from for Kazuma's headband to flow like that? Apparently, according to chat, his aura. His aura makes it flap in the wind. Hi, Bakatako. How's it going? Yes. Girl, cut the cheese. Now, or my ass. Then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Placed where you were sure I would notice it. And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun as I intended. Good, I felt some kind of aura, so I turned into your stream. Aura of the ass. Girl cut. No, no, no. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up, that's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point he was already dead. Naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared. Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor in his chair around. Because, of course, you needed to make it look like the defendant has shot Dr. Wilson from where he picked up the gun. So there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor. Ouch, he's like, fuck. Oh, there's a... Yippee! Confession! Your Excellency. Yes. Murder misdemeanor. I wonder. Might I speak with you in private later? I shall call on you. Thank you. Man, you should have a group 2 voice. It would be more fun. If you solo, you need a lot of water. That's okay. I can do it. The longest Ace Attorney stream I've had is like 6 hours. Guilty. Oh, wait, you're in the water. Never mind. Shut up. Jesus. Hold on. I drink matcha. Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san. No, bitch, you're going to jail. Or at least get deported. Wait, the verdict. It would seem this trial has finally run its course. I'm sorry I killed him. Can you forgive me? I know. She was like, ooh. I presume the prosecution is in agreement. This can't be. Taketsuchi Aochi does not lose. Not to the likes of this rookie student. You'd better start getting used to tough opposition. Aha, you suck, bitch. Ryunosuke Naruhodo? What? Yeah? This insult to the Aochi family name will never be forgotten. It's not my fault you're shit at your job. You've become conceited with age council, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. Yeah! Retire! It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. How did he reach that far? See, Kago? Kazuma has aura. What are you saying? That was so aura. Plus 100 aura points. What the heck? 1,000 millennia may pass, and still the Aochi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan. Holy shit. Every time that makes me Google your models watching the people walk out. They always walk right in front of me. Not your fault the other person murdered someone, right? This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. You fire so much his head. Also, no, the aura's on the judge. No, the judge is an idiot too. At least he's a little fair. You're just dumb. Did I wink? No. If I did, it wasn't on purpose. Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, presented an excellent case. Guys, clip it. Oh, go ahead. I thank you, Your Excellency. The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. I'm sorry, Judge, but thinking critically is not new. Stupid. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. That's good. Continuous fart that keeps the head bent full. Now! I feel sure that science will soon bring a new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits, but what will it look like, I cannot begin to imagine. That is, for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asogi. Asogi. Yes. After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can. Absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. Stop calling me. I'm not calling you, Kago! And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. No, my best friend's leaving me! I did not win! I understand, Your Excellency. What do you mean? I did not. Now I gotta look. Alright, I'll look. Oh, oops. Copy pasted the wrong thing. Fine, I'll look. I guess it does look like I winked, huh? No, I just blinked funny. The fuck? That's funny. That looks funny. Nah, I just blinked funny. I think my tracking just didn't catch my other eye for some reason. Like this? Oh, it's probably because I was adjusting my eyesight. I went like this. Yeah, that's what I was doing. The eye that I closed with was a little dry. That's my bad eye, actually. That's so funny. Yeah, I went like this. Because my eyes are kind of dry right now. I understand, Your Excellency. What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden? Ah, never mind. As for you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Transparent box. What is that emo? Wait. Oh, that... Oh, yes. In you, I sense... How could I put it? Unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onwards. I didn't tap that. That's funny. Thank you, Your Excellency. I did it! I wasn't accused of murder! Yippee! It is time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, not guilty! Yippee! I win. Not gullible. What are you saying? Yippee. This court is now adjourned. Nice. It replaces the word fungineer. I see. Oh, I see. That's why. I can't believe it. Can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial. Man, I miss voice acting for this game. This game is so funny. Ryunosuke! You finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. Ha 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 ha. No. It was a pleasure to watch you at work. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget. Good afternoon. All your hard work has certainly paid off. Professor? Oh no, the assistant. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence. Ah, our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Oh, thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind words really should be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate. Your father? Yes, of course. Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Miko Toba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense. Nice. You had 10 people read this through? Jesus! How did you coordinate a stream with 10 people? That must have been hard. Speaking of Miko Toba, where is the professor? Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. It's the professor! Then it stopped due to work. Everyone split up. Ah, that's a shame. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend. Good friend? Oh yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Professor Miko Toba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson. Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Oh, you worked together? I've never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn. Oh, Asogi. Oh shit! Each person had a character, so we swapped around. I was the judge and Kazuma. Ah, I see. That does sound kind of fun. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world in science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Hey, Winter Rain! How's it going? How you doing? Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. Good luck. I will. I'll learn all that I can. I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan. You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you? Of course I am. The Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. Good. Just got back from D&D, saw you live, so I wanted to stop by once I could. Thanks! I hope you enjoyed D&D. Candleheart! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hi, Candleheart! Long time no see. How's it going? What did you stream? Link? Another raid? Hello, Link. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello. How was your stream? You guys weren't streaming together, were you? Welcome, raiders. Hello, my name's Lenrilu. I'm currently streaming The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and we just finished the first case. Hello. I was just saying that. I'm like, here's someone I missed. Oh, no, we didn't stream together. That's so funny. And no, you guys rated one right after each other. That's so funny. But how was your stream, Candleheart? And how was your stream, Link? Thank you for the raid. Hello. I paint bricks like Pokeballs and throw them at the homeless. I wouldn't say that's very nice of you. You're gonna get put in the court. We're playing Ace Attorney. I'm a lawyer. Wrong stream to admit that. Hello, everybody. Hello. What the fuck? I already owe child support. Well, shit. You better pay that. It was great. Thank you. Good. To Candleheart. To Link and their raiders. If you have something to do or need to go eat or rest, feel free to do so. Don't feel pressured to stick around. But if you have a moment, I will be continuing to stream the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which for all intents and purposes is pretty much a visual novel about being a lawyer. I can't go back. Well, then don't throw rocks. Because I'm a lawyer. My name is Ryosuke Naruhodo. Can't go back. Court adjourned. 1 week. Dang. Cuts down anything that's in my way. But yes, we just solved the first case of this game. Which, the main character was being, accused of murder. I was being framed. But we figured it out. I just pee when I need to. Out the window? That's not a good idea either. You're gonna kill the plants. Chill was pulling some One Piece cards, just yapping about One Piece. Ah, that's fun. Did you pull anything cool? Yes, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. Oh, the sword. That reminds me, what happened to the woman? Yeah, the lady, there was a lady who killed a professor and we got her. Thank you, Edible Crayon, for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. To Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. I bet she's gonna get away with it. Ah, yes, her. I was doing sussy stuff in Scheduled 1. What's Scheduled 1? Is that a game? It's not easy to tell you this, but... What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit, after all. I'm shaky right now. Maybe... I don't know what that means, though. Yes. Yeah, I'm super hyped. Ah, okay. Nice. Never heard of it. One Piece, the anime, or swimsuit? One Piece. She'll be leaving Japan in the very near future for Shanghai. What? Shanghai? But why did she kill the professor in the first place? That's my question. Giselle Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. What? But why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Inspector Hosonaga. Anyone want some driving? I got some... What are you talking about, Edible Crayon? Stop talking nonsense. We're in court right now. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must but... What's all this about consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan. Why? Does she have immunity? What? We can't try her? But then who? Who's going to bring her to justice? A British consular court will hear her case. Oh, somewhere far away where our voices can't be heard. But why a consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past, now that we signed the friendship treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances. I did pull some cool cards. I got 4 royal blood packs and got the illustration box that has 2 art cards of Nami in her Wano outfit and Boa Hancock. Ooh, Boa! I won't traumatize you with that game. Okay. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then so as long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments. They can't invoke a consular court just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student. But it doesn't justify our government's making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on. She's just gonna get away with it. The thing is, we don't know why she killed the professor. We don't know why. What was the reason for killing the professor? I don't understand. Something strange is going on. So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. I'm afraid for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her. I don't believe it. The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking his case, a foreign student committing murder, very seriously. I mean, the thing is, she killed a foreign teacher. She didn't kill like a Japanese professor. She killed another fellow Englishman. I don't understand. I don't understand. What's happening? But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. Okay, sure. Edible Crayon, keep it on topic. I don't know what you're saying. This is a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 12th century. One day, I have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Yes, change is coming. And we're the ones driving it, I guess. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. Yeah, because the main character didn't go to jail. But Professor, you're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. Nice. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun, okay? I guess so. In that case, I might suggest Le Carnaval. We're gonna get invited to the scene of the crime. All right. As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. All right. Wait, Lenry doesn't know about Asian court. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Little Crayon? Talking nonsense. You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you? Why is he dying? We still haven't figured out why this guy's dying. Let's not worry about details for now. To La Carnival, will you accompany us, Professor? Fun fact, there is a weird court thing where if a foreigner kills or commits a crime from another country, they need to go through multiple trials. 90% of the time, it will be a lighter sentence or pure bullshit. I just think it's funny that she's getting away with it even though she killed someone from her own country. She didn't even kill anyone Japanese. It was just some British professor. Of course, La Carnival's food is second to none. Is that right? Chisato! I shall go and attend to the paperwork for Naruhodo-san's... okay, thanks. Yeah, because money makes the world go round. You're not wrong. Oh yes, thank you. I wonder why she killed the professor. So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Animal Crayon! I swear to God, I'm gonna bonk you. Stop offering random shit. Kazuma. Yes, Ryunosuke? I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in here, weren't you? I love the game, but hate the court login. Login because it makes no sense when the game is based off IRL. Oh, logic. I don't know. Yeah, this is probably one of the weirder cases I've been. I was like, I don't know where this is fucking going. All of a sudden, conveniently, Naruhodo remembers blood on a plate. Conveniently. Just started One Piece TCG yesterday. Nice. That sounds fun. Oh, hi, Killick. I stretch. Yeah. My back. Not gonna lie, I saw a case like this before, and I was the insurance agent for the client, so I'm like, bruh. So, wait. Oh, you're an insurance agent. Okay. So is this game a lot of funny? Well, I don't take this game very seriously when it comes to actual legal, legal, accuracy. But it's quite funny. Goodbye. Goodbye, edible crayon. Let's see. But yeah, game is fun. Ooh. Don't me just lurking while nomming before bed. Okay, no problem. I appreciate you saying hello. Your skills made the difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. Does Naruhodo even want to become a lawyer? My condolences on what? I wasn't paying attention. To be honest, something kept occurring. Oh yeah, he does? Okay. It just seemed like this was his best friend that became a lawyer. I wasn't so sure. To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. What do you mean? I thought he did great. What? Come on, be serious. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. You have a natural talent for it, for being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat? I never want to go through that ever again. The best friend became a lawyer before him, I see. Sayuki! Hi! Hello, how are you? How was Repo? How was Repo? Welcome, Raiders. My name's Lenry Liu. I'm currently playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and we just finished the case. How's it going? How's it going? What's good? I'm pooped from so many people. How many people did you have in your repo game? Did you just have the normal 4 or so, 4 or 5? Or did you have a mod where you could have more? I just did what you told me to do after all. Oh, that's all? Because I knew I could trust you. 7 or 8! Woo! That's a lot of people. I'm not even entirely sure how many people will be in my collab tomorrow. That sounds fun, though. My social battery is sapped. That's fair. Well, I hope you can recharge and rest and, get some recharge alone time. But to Sayuki and the Raiders, if you have something to do or need to go eat or rest, feel free to do so. Don't feel pressured to stick around. But if you have a moment, I'll be playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. You're the recharge. Aww. That's so nice. We're just finishing up a case right now. Sorry? What do you mean that's the point? Listen, Rinosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? I sit here, drink water, and watch Lenry now. Okay. Stretch. Okay, I do need a stretch. Definitely. Oh my god. Yeah! Oh, my elbow cracked. Whoa. Knowledge of the law? What do you mean, lol? What a lol? Lol what? No, the ability to believe. To believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. Alright, let me refill water and grab a donut. I'm a fish out of water. Ooh, donut. Okay. I was gonna say evidence. To believe in the power of friendship. Friendship! Believe in yourself. That's my ninja way. Believe it! Ah, help me cringe. Like, you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. You're always broken, but you keep going, and that's impressive. I am always broken. But I will say, I am going through a female's monthly plight, so that's why I'm extra broken right now. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in the courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you choose to believe in, even then, well, that's not something anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Why is his headband flowing in the wind? Because of his aura! He has aura! Hello, Pink Hawk. Your name sounds like Pink Cock. I don't know if that was intentional, but I like the name. Hello, I was with Candle Ray. I'm falling asleep. That's okay. You don't have to stick around if you're sleepy. Good night, guys. Night-night. Night-night, Pink. Pink Cock. Have a good sleep. Thanks for saying hi, though. Because it's cool. Meow. Why meow? It's not intentional. Okay, it's not intentional. Okay. Okay, I'll say Pink Hawk 007. Have a good night. I appreciate the hello. I'm sorry. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. Hawk? Yeah, like the bird. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stopped believing in me. Not to stop it. Jesus. Well, you face seemingly hopeless situations time and again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. Ah. Now, kiss. Sigh. I'm sorry! Don't be upset! I'm sorry, Pink! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Candle, help me! I upset your raider! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! No problem. Stop, Kaga! It's not you! Is that your boyfriend? No, it's not. Different Kazuma. Kazuma Kiryu is my husband. Or different Kazuma. Kazuma Kiryu. It happens sometimes. I hate that me never got started. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke. I would bonk you, however, you have no bonks. Actually, I have a bonk. I forgot to fix it. You're right. I actually forgot to fix it. I do have a bonk, but it was for somehow misconfigured. Like, it would just bonk the air and not my head. I don't know what happened. I have to fix it. All the Kazumas. Only Kazuma Kiryu. Joryu is daddy. You're right. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. And Kagu Kazuma is a menace. Yes. Might need to reposition it. Yeah, the thing is, it was on my head at some point. And then when someone redeemed it, it wasn't. So I don't know what caused it to move, but I need to fix it. I thought you had one. It took me ages to get the TTS to work too. Yeah, I did have one, but it was the VTube Studio one that broke. The tits is still enabled right now. So technically, you can still throw something at me. Oh, Kazuma belong to Letter. I understand now. No! Only Kazuma Kiryu. Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. It sounds serious. What is... Ah, you're still here, are you? Oh, the investigator. Oh, Inspector Hosonaga. Ah! No, no riot, no! Seaside, he knows. She about to rip me apart. Nah! I like this one better. The riot, burn the witch. No, I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go. Kiryu is based, to be honest. Yes! I love him. I love him so much. So much. I'm like looking around my room. I don't have any posters up except for one poster, a metal poster of Kazuma Kiryu. I have one poster and it's of him. It's right in front of me. Thank you. We'll be right there. Let's pick up this conversation again later. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study tour to Great Britain. Don't forget. British. Ah, yes, that too. What was the favor, though? I need to know the favor. So my very first trial came to an end. Kazuma, Professor Miko Toba, Susato-san, who acted as my assistant, Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life. GG's on the trial. Good night. Night-night, Foxhound. Night-night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hello and chit-chatting. Have a good night. Yes? What do you mean I did? What are you talking about? Oh, bitch. How many episodes? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 5. Matcha. That is a boat. A European boat. Oh. Sholmes? Who's Sholmes? Mateita. From the ventilator. What's happening? What is happening? Is this Sherlock Holmes?
私がランプの遮光板を上げると部屋の情景がぼんやり浮かび上がった。ホームズは部屋の隅を睨みつけて私に向かってつぶやくように言った。被害者が死の間際に言い残したまだらの紐という謎の言葉。その恐ろしい正体こそがこいつだったのだよ、ワトソン。そこには巨大な毒蛇が牙をむき威嚇するようにとぐろを巻いていた。それは世にも恐ろしいまだらの紐だった。
January. So a few months after. On board the steamship Burya. Steamship. So a European boat. Is that it? Am I getting an animation? Ah!
犯行時、扉は内側から缶抜きがかかっていた。缶抜きに細工された痕跡はない。犯行の際、この現場は完全な密室状態だったわけ。
Smash!
被害者は死の間際にメッセージを残したようだ。
Who's this guy though? I don't recognize him. What the heck? It printed out of his ass. I don't know who he is. Me neither. So interesting. It's Smash. I agree. Smash. Oh my god, he's oh my god. He's got a gun. Oh wait, is that not a gun? Fingerprint. Is this cyberpunk? some kind of Oh, is there someone inside? Why is this guy face striped?
そうです。
Looks like a movie.
海洋警察が到着するまで現場に手を触れず待つべきだ。その必要はない。どうやら今から5秒以内に諸君を犯人に紹介できそうだ。
Crazy looking sunburn. Yeah, I agree. What? Why is she here too?
殺人現場だぞ。しかも奇怪な密室殺人だ。それでは密室の謎、その封印を解くとしましょうか。
Oh, he's tampering with evidence.
まさかその中に犯人が。
一体君は何者なのだ。
I didn't even know there was an animated scene in this game.
大英帝国が誇る世界の名探偵なのです。
He's a detective.
シャーロック・ホームズ。
Herlock Sholmes. Herlock Sholmes. Herlock Sholmes. Don't tell me that's me in the closet. That's quite fun. I liked having the little animation before. Ugh, my head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. I swear if that's me in the fucking closet, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh god, I am. That is me, isn't it? Wait, I can't move. Oh shit! Ah, what the? Stab the closet. Why am I in handcuffs? So you wake up now, Legally distinct deducing detective. Hello? We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man. You found me then. We found you, and now you pay. Criminal. Are you supposed to be German? Or Russian? How long are you hiding in that TD wardrobe, sorry. Now you have been found. Is it time to admit your crimes? Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, No, I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Isn't that... Susato-san! Why'd you do it? Why'd you take his life? Miss Susato? Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Shut your mouth. So, don't tell me the person dead is my friend. Don't say that to me. Ha! You pretend you do not know. You are a wolf in a sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. What? Kazuma-sama was? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered? Not too long ago. It's just like Ace Attorney Trilogy. They killed my mentor, now they kill my best friend. What the fuck? Not again. No. Here in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Please. Do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible... Why do they always blame me? Don't tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please. I didn't. There's no way I would. He's my best friend. No. No, yeah, why'd you do it? No. You're at the scene of the crime, so you must be you. Why do I keep getting framed for murder? Kazuma, it was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Ha ha ha. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor? I thought I was going to die. Oh, they are Russian. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. Oh, bitch. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Damn, what the fuck? He called me short and small. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in 50 days? But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. Short, small, plus dumb, plus L. Oh my god, poor guy. Plus, you murdered your friend. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What if I want to... What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you'd better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. I'll tell you what. Why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper? What? Have a great night. Hope you have a great weekend. Okay, thanks, Kendall Heart. Thanks for the raid. Thank you. Thank you for the pets. Have a good night. Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know. I see. So that's what happened. We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England. Together. Oh, no. We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer. No, I'm not a murderer. You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on this ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. No, Kazuma. Sato-san? Please, tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. There is something I would like to ask you too. Ugh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream? And these handcuffs. They think I did it. They think I'm Kazuma's killer. When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? There's a vent right there, though. Or to put it another way, the culprit could only have been somebody inside this cabin. Hi, Chrono. I'm doing good. How are you? Oops. Or do you have some other explanation? This is impossible. Drink your water. Okay. Doing okay. Stomach started acting weird a bit ago, but managing. Aw, I'm sorry. Hopefully it passes soon. It's never fun to have tummy issues. How did he die then? What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances? Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died? The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then. That's true, yes. Okay. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. No, I don't. Please. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but... He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder? Yet bad gas motive revealed. I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside... No! There was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor. Oh! Yippee, I died. Kaga, stop it! I'm in this photo, I don't like it. And the white tape is there now, shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. This is all very hard to believe for me too. Trust me. Yeah, because I remember I was like, I can voice one less person now. Ah, I see. And he was quite integral to the first case. Now I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Yes? Alright. Oh, my head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Interesting. They stalking you? I don't know. I bet it has something to do with that dumb bitch from the past case. We got her in trouble, so now she killed my best friend. Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Lunry killed. No, I didn't! Liar! Oh, yes, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in his cabin the entire time. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No, no, no. That would have been impossible, obviously. Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. He actually asked you? But why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. Does protest too much. Hey! Shut up! Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? Is he nervous? I want gamer subs. Why? It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it, I can assure you of that. But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. See? That's what Ryunosuke said himself. Look, 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 look. But I've never really thought of becoming a lawyer. So Ryunosuke didn't want to become a lawyer initially. Taking you out on a date, I wish. I had a bromance with Ryunosuke, hell yeah. What do you think they did in those 15 days in the same room? Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development. It wishes. The center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Obviously nail painting, duh. Yeah, sure. But on a personal level, ooh, personal. If you were to become a lawyer, then what? Nothing. Forget it. What is he saying? Kazuma-sama is... He was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. And other things. Yeah, maybe. Something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then was darker than I've ever seen it before. Yeah, no shit, because the Japanese legal system sucks ass. True. Especially during this time. It was in his infancy. Susato-san? I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right, yes. A word perfect, in fact. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Last night, Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yes. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-san was killed? Well, yes. I know it sounds unbelievable, really, I do, but it's the truth. No, he's not. He's sleeping. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? I've been drugged. Something is in my... Kazuma-sama drugged me! Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it. Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this. No, I put gamer subs in the water. Why do you want gamer subs? Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? Ugh, I can't take this. It tastes nice and it's keto friendly. Keto friendly. Is coffee not keto friendly? Do you not like coffee? Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. I'm sorry. Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. Now I'm supposed to just sit around? And my hands tied. while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? I like sweet stuff sometimes, and it has no sugar too. Oh, I see. I make all my drinks with monk fruit. I don't know, I've never actually had gamer steps. I'm more of a tea coffee person. Well, what do you propose to do then? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. Did you become a monkfish then? No. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Hiya! She flipped me. I died because of her. No! What the? That was the Susato takedown. The Susato what? What martial art form is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry? To prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten already? What you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this lawful crime. This one. Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the door? Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Oh, yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. He's right. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? She like threw him. Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here at least. Thank you. So you finally believe me? I'm sorry. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What does she think I am? A magician? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Please, don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. Same, I don't believe Lenry. Why? I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating. In here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death. My best friend's dead! Why? Nuh-uh, I know you. What you? I didn't kill you. Shut up. I didn't kill you. I'm not a killer. I was sleeping. The body has been discovered. I know. My boy. My boy. My God. No. So sad. How dare you? I didn't do it. It was someone else. It was someone else. It wasn't me. How could you? Time for bed. Hope you have a fun rest of the stream. Good night, Killick. I'm gonna wrap up as well, to be honest. It's about time. So if you want to stick around for the raid, you can. But yeah, I think I should wrap up for today as well. My voice is getting a little scratchy. You're not a killer, but a slayer. Slay queen. Slay queen. Also goes in the back of my tie before falling asleep now that you've reminded with key to you. Hell yeah! Good choice. Alright. See what I mean? Voice scratchy. Shut up! Need more than one person to voice. I voiced an entire Ace Attorney game by myself. And I did one for 6 hours straight without losing my voice. So, I can do it. It's just I'm not in good condition today. I didn't prep. I didn't do any prep. I should have, but I didn't do any prep today. Okay, today's Friday! And we played some more of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Only 6 hours. This game's at least 205 hours, man. Yeah, I mean, like, of the first game, I did one 6-hour stream. But still, the rest of them, I did it. This is not my first Ace Attorney game. But yes. It is time. Yeah, I know. It's time. Tomorrow's Saturday, so tomorrow is actually a collab day. She's a VTuber. Gotta talk anyway. I gotta yap. It's only 3 hours and you're dying in water. It's okay. Tomorrow's collab day with my VTuber siblings. We'll be playing Repo again. I'm not sure how many people will join, but I think we're going to add some mods. So at least someone, one of my siblings prepped a mod pack. So there might be some visual mods and maybe some extra enemies. But tomorrow we'll start a little earlier, around 5 p.m. PST. So about 2 hours earlier than I normally would start. Because, of course, as some of you know, some of my siblings are in different time zones. Make sure to have the soundboard ready for the memes. I'll try. I have a soundboard, but I definitely don't use it. Sounds like fun. We'll be sure to check it out. Okay! Sounds good. But that is the plan for tomorrow. But today, we'll wrap up for today so I can rest. I also have to wake up a little early tomorrow for some errands before the collab. All right, let me see who's online. See a killer. Am not. Am not. Ooh, my friend Kai is streaming. It'll be his turn. Then he'll be it. All right. Thank you for stream. Now, thank you for hanging out. And also thank to everyone for stopping by as well. Thank you for the raids and for raiders who are still here. I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it is for you. And hopefully I'll catch you in my next stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST for Repo collab with my siblings. But if not then, maybe I'll catch you on X/Discord, or maybe on my on Discord, X/Twitter, or maybe I'll catch you on my Discord. Whichever comes first. Chat, warn whoever we raid about Miss Murder. No! We're gonna raid my friend Kai, and you have to tell him he's it. We do a stream tagging, and he's it now, because we're gonna raid him. So he's it. He's it. But thank you everybody for stopping by my stream today. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Night night everybody. Night night. Night night everybody. Bye 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 bye. Night night everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye.